All right, folks, today we're just gonna have a little messing around video. This car hasn't ran for a while, so we think we've got the problem. We think it's not getting fire, so we're gonna try to replace that solenoid and see if that's the problem. If not, then we gotta continue down the line. We also are having a problem with the linkage on the transmission. So, you know, you can be hypercritical of what we do and the video and everything, but neither of us are mechanics, and we're just having father-son fun trying to see if we can fix something. So, shouldn't be all that difficult. I do know a little bit about mechanics and stuff, so just enjoy the video and we'll see what happens. All right, we're getting ready to do some work. So we've put new gas line on here because it was all done. We did that the last time me and him were tinkering. Today we're changing this, and after we change that, Nicholas is going to change all the plugs, and then we'll crank it over. I'll probably get a little starting fluid to hit it with it, and hopefully if we're getting fuel, it's getting air and fire, it'll start. Like I said, we're not mechanics. We're just backwoods, watch a YouTube video, see if we can get it, you know. And if not, I know I have a buddy that's all he does is work on Fords, and he said he'd be happy to help me and Nicholas with it. So she definitely needs to run. She definitely needs to run. So we'll get some of these plugs out and we'll give you a look at what they look like. All right, well, I had to charge up the camera, but Nicholas got all 4 brand new plugs in, but I'll show you the new plug. Pretty snazzy. These are the 4 that came out of it.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they're definitely needed to be changed. And you can see the gap on this one is totally whacked, like it's pointing like, and these ones are like, and the new one's like. Now I was told not to gap these, so I'm not going to. But we got them 4 out. They're pretty horrible. So now he's gonna work on getting them other ones on that side out of there.
There's a lot less finger room on this side. Wait. Oh, it's under this.
The plug is?
Yep, that's gonna be a pain.
Welcome to the mechanics. So that one's under the freaking alternator.
Yep. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that ratchet.
Get you guys down in there.
Yeah, that loosened it. Perfect.
She's an oldie.
Oh yeah. A beauty too.
It'll definitely help it to start and run.
Well, it's got new antifreeze in it, new gas line, filter. All 8 new spark plugs are going into it.
And we even got the filter on, right? See, it says 2 carb.
What? I thought that was ready. Oh God.
Yeah, we definitely needed plugs, because we weren't getting any fire off of them last time. So hopefully we change that and put all these new plugs in. We'll try to fire it over. If that's not it, then we'll have to go back to square one and try out some other things. And yes, he is doing it because he doesn't have very much skill at all in mechanics, so.
I mean, and it is my car.
Right.
I bought the part and I was like, Dad, do you want to work on the Fairlane?
This thing is a monster when it's running. It just hasn't run for a while because my father did something and then nobody knows what he was doing or had done to it. And so here we are. We'll figure it out. There's not really that much to it. It's being a 63. Fuel, air, and fire. It should run.
I'm like way ahead of myself.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get these other plugs out, and then I will be back and show you what those look like, and then we'll move on with the process. All right, we are back, and these are the 3 that he got out of that side. They're pretty crusty. He's got one more he's working on getting now. This car's sat for a couple of years. Maybe that more than that, 3 now, 4. Yeah, because it was down in that garage for a couple of years too. So it's 4 or 5 anyways. But we're determined to figure it out. Probably some of you car gurus are like, I could have that running in about 20 minutes. Yeah. Probably take us another 3 days.
Come on over.
Yeah, it'll probably take us another 3 days. But we'll see what we can do. We're gonna have new plugs, new solenoid. We're getting fuel because I hit this little fuel thing and it shot fuel into the carburetor, so. As long as the coil is good.
Which that don't look very old. That coil.
Did you get that plug out yet?
I gotta turn that in like little small increments. I don't have a lot of room.
What do you mean? There's like infinite amount of room on this engine compared to working on a newer vehicle today. I don't want to turn out my fingers, huh?
I'm gonna sell it.
All because of the spark plug.
Yep, I am. Get on there.
Sometimes when you're trying to turn them out, if you wiggle it while you're turning, it'll unscrew better. You know what I mean? Because
I think it's out now.
I definitely don't drop that socket underneath the car. That'd be a pain in the butt to get. And we got the 4th plug.
And that one's trash too.
Oh yeah, that one's toasty too. Once again, this needs to be changed, and this is what the good ones look like. Show you one more time before he puts it in. Yeah, that'll definitely help for sure. All right, we got that 4th plug in, and then we will.
You mean the 8th?
Well, 4th on this side, but we'll change out this, the solenoid, and then we'll try to give her a start. Alright, so this is the new solenoid. Oh, that fucking thing! Sorry about my language. smack my head off in it for the 4th time. All right, so basically, boom.
Oh, that's literally the same exact thing.
Yep. That goes on there. That one goes there. That one goes there. Then you get that one. So we gotta take it off here. We'll mount this one on. Give me this. We'll mount that one on. And then we'll take one wire at a time, put it on. So that way, the reason I do things like that, I could probably take that all off and put it all back together. But it's easier if you do one wire at a time because then you don't get nothing mixed up.
Right, you keep all the wires on this one.
Right, take this one off in here and we'll mount this first. And then we'll take one wire at a time off in that and put it onto here.
Yeah.
So now you got your next project.
Hand me a wrench.
Oh, I gotta do that. Take this. All right, so we're gonna need probably 1/2 inch maybe.
Nope.
Yep. Other way. Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
This is gonna be a pain.
Well, I mean, you can use the open end and you can turn it out a lot faster.
You sure?
I'll turn your wrench.
Oh.
Tools have a way they should be used. They do work other ways, but just don't lose those bolts because you're gonna need them.
Those aren't made to take off with your fingers either. Now same, oh,
Is that different size?
I think so.
Has it ground off a little?
Yeah, it's ground off a little.
It's a different size altogether. You might be able to turn that with your fingers.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, folks, this car is a beast once it starts. If you're in a parking lot, like at the gas station, when you start this thing, it lights up the parking lot. Everybody has to look because they're like, what just made that noise?
And then it's a little 63, not even a 24.
I got burned. I told you not to do that. Oh, move. So I can see.
I thought it was going to be as long as the other one.
Well, now we're gonna have to find a bolt for that. So take this one. We gotta go in and look through the nuts and bolts and find a bolt for that. You did exactly what I told him not to do.
I told you not to do that, he says.
Yeah, I did. Alright, we gotta find a bolt. We'll be right back. Alright, so we weren't able to find the screw that fell. I did find one that will fit on that side. It's just a smaller hole.
Can you hold this like that then?
Just
Okay.
oh, that damn thing hit me again. Oh! Something about the air quality today is making my nose stuffy. I'm gonna set you right here for a minute. I gotta get the shirt off because it's hot, getting hot out here.
I don't want to strip it.
Well, will it fit on a socket? An extension. What size is it? Let me see it. Well,
does?
Yeah. Oops.
Hey, you want to not hit that?
Oh, I'm really hurting that. Probably bang some of the dirt off in it. Dust.
This is my steering. Just kidding. Too tight?
Yep. And then we'll switch up for a bigger size. That's not it. We need the right size too. Boom. And an extension. Man, my nose just keeps like running.
Could it be that?
It might be because of my allergies. All right.
That wasn't very hard to put on. No.
Now one.
Should we do this first?
Yeah. Do the big ones first. Yeah. So you gotta have that. What is that, ½ inch?
I think so.
Yep.
Wow, that wasn't. I guess it don't have to be really tight, but don't lose that.
I'm not you. Now you gotta take that apart. We don't need this because you got a new one right there. Take that apart.
Oh.
Oh.
This one first?
Yeah, it really don't matter. Put it, sort of put it down a little bit so that way it doesn't hit your hood. And then tighten that one up. Right there, ½ inch.
I think that's tight enough.
Yeah, then just do your other one. And like I said, you know, if this ain't, this might not be the problem, to be honest with you, but still, that's nice to have that brand new, and you just keep getting pieces and putting them on, and you know, over time we want to get it running. There ain't very many pieces to a 63.
No, if this isn't it, then it's that.
Yeah. That could just be some of this wiring too. You never know. We could redo that.
Looks like a little corrosion there or whatever. That is going to come all the way off with the wrench.
That fuel looks pretty fucking gross. Look at that.
Yeah, it's been sitting for how long?
That could be a big problem. Shouldn't be that color.
Oh, great.
You have any money to get fresh fuel?
I could get a little bit.
Set it down.
Oh. Oh my God.
That gas is like turpentine. We might be able to get it through if we can put put fresh fuel in. Otherwise we'll have to drain the tank. Alright, so now that was like this. So this one
Pops onto that.
goes on here. And that one on there. Sweet. So
That was not hard at all.
No, we got that one off.
Now it's the moment of, is it gonna start?
Well, we need to go get gas because that doesn't look promising.
Yeah, but that gas didn't look like that when it first went in there either.
All right, we're gonna figure out the next step. So probably gonna be turning it over, but I think we need to get some fresh gas. So, all right, so we've got all the plugs out. And we got that changed. See you guys momentarily. All right, guys. So we went into Newport. We got 2 or 3 gallons of really high test gasoline. We put that in. We put in a little bit of fuel treatment. We tried turning it over just to see if it would start. It still doesn't have fire. So while we were in town, we bought a new coil pack. We're gonna, well, it's right here. We got a Blue Streak.
Need to stand the test of time.
Yeah, it was more expensive than the Elderbrock one, but they didn't have the Elderbrock one we wanted to get, so we grabbed that one anyways, which should be nice. We're gonna change that over and try it again and see if that's it. If not, then there's something going on with this wiring, and then we'll have to check that. So there you go, Nicholas. Change her out.
I don't even know what tools I need, anything right now.
All right, so you're gonna need a socket with an extension to loosen that, and then you can pull this whole thing out and change it one wire at a time, and then slide it back in.
What were those nuts for?
Junk. I just stuck them down in there. Put it right here.
Little extension, big?
You're gonna need this one. And I don't know if it's a 1/2 inch, is it? Or 9/16. Put that on the end of that and see if it fits that bolt down in there. Right there.
Can I take this off?
No, just move it out of your way. If it don't fit, you need a bigger one.
Bigger.
Okay, so that's going 9/16.
What was this one?
1/2 inch.
Yep. Perfect.
Let me go over here in the sun.
You sounded like you really wanted to.
Basically, there's a bolt down there that's holding on that bracket. Once you loosen it, you should be able to wiggle that thing out.
That's the only bolt?
Yeah, you should be able to wiggle this out now. I didn't think you had to take the whole thing off. Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to take the whole thing out.
Oh, I see.
There's another bolt over here that loosens it, and it's buried underneath there. Out.
Yep.
Is it?
Yep. Don't lose that. God.
There you
Ow.
go. I don't think it is going to come out yet. Good. So now you got to loosen this up.
And then slide the old one out.
Yeah, and then put this on the old one. I mean on the new one, and then change it one wire at a time.
What size do you think that is?
Cause see on here you got positive and negative, so you can know which is which.
Positive's always red.
Well, I would, yeah, but I would just.
Well, yeah.
This says positive, and it's a black one.
Oh. That'd be why it's not working.
Maybe, but I didn't do any wiring or anything on this. We're just gonna put it back together the way we took it apart, try it again, and then we'll see what's up.
I think that's. Oh, that's the. Oh, no.
Like I said, I'm not a mechanic. I'm a backyard mechanic, if anything.
Is that the bees fleas?
Yeah. So basically, yeah, he's just gotta loosen that. loosen that to get this out of it so we can put that back down, and then change these over. So we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna let you sit here and bore you with all that while we're trying to figure it out. So see you when we get that done. All right, so we've got this replaced. I tried swapping the wires around. I'm not a mechanic, but the one going to here, you'd figure I would figure would be positive. I had to rewire this. Still not getting fire, I guess. This doesn't seem to be getting fire, so we're gonna pull a plug anyways and turn it over and see if we're getting fire from the plug, and we'll go from there.
Was it the
like I said, I'm not a mechanic, but we're gonna keep tinkering. Yeah, okay. We're gonna keep tinkering and see if we can figure it out.
We haven't really been working on it that long.
All right, so we've got all new plugs in, new wires, changed the solenoid, changed the coil pack. Now we're still not getting fire, so we're down here to the distributor itself with the points, and we believe the points are fried. So this is Nicholas's project, so he's already spent quite a bit of money, so he's got to wait to get it paid, and then he's going to get the rest of it. So we're going to make another video of changing that, and if it's not that, then we're going to have to change the whole distributor, but we're going to try the points first. I appreciate everybody watching. Just a little project me and him are working on, trying to get it started. We need to be able to move it to plow, and he wants to put it in storage. But we're gonna make a part 2 to this video. Probably will be this
Sunday.
Yeah, this upcoming Sunday or something like that. So stay tuned for that video, and we'll see if we get this sucker running. I appreciate everybody watching so far. Like and subscribe, and you know, if you feel like it, check out my store. So we'll see you next time. Keep on naturing. Peace.